Hi, welcome back to my channel. For today's video I'm going to do a little brow tutorial. Obviously I never really do my brows on camera, but I got some new products for my birthday. My friend got me some brow honey, so I was going to try that and show you how to get really natural looking eyebrows just for everyday wear, and obviously I'll show you them with and without makeup to show you like how natural they do really look. And I'm going to do this kind of like no makeup look as well. If you could like and subscribe, that would be amazing. My Instagram and everything will be linked down below if you want to have a look at my other makeup looks. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. So to get my brows like this, I'm going to use this pink honey glue eyebrow hold thing. So it's a flex hold. This one's raspberry. Oh, it does smell like raspberries actually. Oh, it smells great. But yeah, so I'm just going to use this. I got it as a birthday present from my one of my best friends, so I'm dead excited. So it comes with a pink spoolie as well, and kind of little instructions on how to use it. It's also vegan and cruelty, it says here it's also vegan and cruelty free. I love how it looks like this. So what it says to do is to get your spoolie wet. So I'm just going to spray it with this water. So this is the Mario Badescu waters. I don't think it matters. And then what it says to do is to put it in the wee kind of hole that it's got and just kind of scrape it around. I think it might be easier if you like twist it. And then once you've got some on your brush, it says just drag your eyebrow hairs upwards. And then go over with your finger to kind of set them in place. I don't get my eyebrows like waxed or anything, so this is kind of the only way my eyebrows can ever have a nice shape, is if I do stuff like this with them. Oh, this is so much better than the soap brow I have. Like, I feel like you don't get too much on your brush, on your spoolie or anything. It smells amazing as well. And there's so much of it, like you're never gonna run out of that. Not for a while anyway. This is so much better than the soap brow. So I'm just gonna let that kind of set a wee bit, just let it dry in, and then I'm gonna go in with a eyebrow brush because I want to do like natural brows and not kind of like I could get away with this wearing no other makeup. I think that's how natural it looks. They feel like, they don't even feel like they've got a ton of product on them. Like, you can feel that they're like a bit stuck and they wouldn't move, but that's what I want. Whereas I feel like when I use my soap brow, it never sets the way I want it to, and it feels, you can feel it on your skin, whereas I feel like you can't feel this. Oh, this is so much better. I'll come back to fill my eyebrows in with a pencil. So for my pencil, I'm going to go in with this Morphe pencil. I can't remember what shade it is. It's in Cold Brew. So I'm just going to get that up and just kind of fill in any parts of my eyebrow that just don't have as much hair. It's making them look a bit fuller. Now I'm just filling in the front of my brow as well. Just like that. It's so easy and they look so natural. I could go out like this, like just with nothing but these eyebrows on. I think they look so nice. One thing I actually might do, yeah, we got it. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna cut out my eyebrow and just I'm just doing this to give them a little bit more shape. I actually don't have any other makeup on as well. I don't even have primer on yet. Normally I wouldn't do this if I was only just doing these eyebrows, but I'm going to do like a kind of like no makeup. I wasn't originally going to do that, but I've decided I'm going to do it now. I can't get over how good they look. I think my eyebrows have ever looked this nice. I would highly recommend the Brow Honey over Brow Soap any day. I think this is so much nicer. But yeah, I've actually filmed another video today as well because I had to get tested for COVID, so I'm waiting on my results back and whether or not I can go back to work. So I thought I would take the day, since I don't actually have any symptoms and I feel fine, to do some YouTube stuff. I'm not gonna carve out over the top. I'm just doing it at the underneath just to give them a nicer kind of shape. Just because also I don't get my eyebrows done, so like they can look a bit a bit extreme sometimes. Oh, I honestly can't believe that. I can't believe how nice that is. But yeah, I'm gonna go into the rest of my face then, just to do a no makeup look. I'm gonna go with the primer, so I'm gonna go with my Ordinary High Adherence one. So this is a bit more than I actually wanted. I never do like no makeup looks because I don't really wear makeup that often anymore because I do really long shifts at work, so I hate getting up early to do my makeup, and then I work most days, so I only really wear makeup on the weekend. But even then, not always, because sometimes I obviously with COVID, there's like no plans. There's nothing really to do. So even then, sometimes I don't actually have plans. I don't wear any makeup. When I do wear makeup, I like to go full out. I don't like to do no makeup looks, but they are handy, especially like for today. I'm not doing anything. I'm not actually leaving the house. I'm kind of only doing it just to make myself feel better, and if I make myself look better, then I'll feel better. So I used the Ordinary's High Adherence primer. I'm going to go in under my foundation with the Vive Skin Dew, and the reason I'm going in with it under my foundation is because it's quite dark. It's quite dark on my skin because I'm quite pale, as you can probably see. Like you can see on my hand, it's really gold, and I've took too much out. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap it in on places I want the highlight to come through. So like on the top of my cheekbones. I'm kind of going in quite near my eye as well. I'm going to put some on my chin. Just not a lot. And up above my lips. In between my eyes. Like I feel like when I've got lights and that on, it doesn't look that dark. It doesn't look bad. But like without, like in natural light, it looks so orange on my skin. I really hope the Vive come out with like kind of lighter ones. It smells great. God, so much makeup smells good. I'm just putting some here as well. Just, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm just putting some underneath my eyebrow. I look so shiny. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take my foundation on a really small brush, and what I'm going to do is just put it on the back of my hand. So it's the Ordinary's Serum foundation, and I'm just going to kind of blend it in. Is this the Serum? Yeah. So this is meant to be the light coverage one. But I'm just going to start from the centre of my face. And just bring it all around. The reason I'm using a small brush to do it as well is so that I don't get too much on my brush. I'm just doing really light circular motions. Obviously my skin does look really kind of greasy almost, just because I've got like a lot of highlighter on. I will set some parts of my face, again just starting from the centre, buffing it out really lightly, just being careful around my eyebrows. What I'm going to do as well is for concealer, I'm going to go with my Conceal and Define, but I'm not putting it over anything other than the inner corner of my eye, and that's all I'm putting on. I'm just doing it to cover my dark circles, just because I do get quite bad under eye bags, and I also haven't been sleeping a ton, so my under eye circles are just awful at the minute. That's all I'm going to do for like the base. I'm going to set it ever so slightly. I'm finding that going in with small brushes helps me not overdo it. So I'm going to go in with this small brush for my translucent powder and just set under my eyes. And a little around my nose just because I do get quite greasy there. But obviously because I haven't really set all my face, you can still see the primer, not the primer, the skin dew peeking through, and it just looks like really nice natural highlights. And then I'm going to go on to my blush, so I'm going to go with a cream blush as well. So this is from Sleek Makeup. It's just a really nice pink. And I've just gotten some of that on my finger. Just gonna use my finger to kind of blend that in. Just like that. Just adding some colour back into my skin. And I'm just doing it in I'm just building it up in wee bits just so it doesn't get too much. For my bronzer, I'm going to go in with my butter bronzer. So I've just got the kind of normal shade, like the mid shade, and I've got a smaller bronzing brush. I've got a really small brush compared to what I would usually use, and I'm just gonna lightly, really lightly, go around my skin with that, and then I'm putting almost no pressure on my skin either. I just want this looking natural as possible. I've just tried to make it as natural as possible. I don't want it to look like a full face of makeup, even though it pretty much is. Now for highlighter, I'm going to go with this Skin Finish by, I think this is just, so this is by Revolution Pro. And I'm just going to get a wee bit on my brush, highlight where I've put the skin to, but only slightly. So I'm just kind of going on top, using a super light hand. So I've just done really light makeup. It doesn't feel like I've got a lot on my skin. Obviously I understand when you look at it, it's a lot of products, but it doesn't feel like loads. It just feels really nice and natural. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna zoom in and do my eyeliner. So I've got this brown Benefit liner, and all I'm gonna do is a tiny wee wing, just like that, just to make my eye look a bit longer. But that's it, and it's brown, so it's not as harsh on your eye or anything. It just looks a lot nicer. And then I'm going to put on some mascara, and I'll come back just in a minute. What I'm going to do for my lips is I'm just thinking of any product and then going with the lip balm. Sorry, so I'm just going in with this Nivea one, just to keep my lips moisturised. To keep all my makeup on, I'm going to go in with my Fix and Glow. That is the finished look. I think it's really natural. I think it's pretty. It looks nice, like I get away with wearing this. And people thinking that I like spent 10 minutes. To be fair, this took honestly about 10 minutes altogether. It's such a nice makeup look and it's so easy to do as well. I was gonna just be a brow video, but I didn't realise how quickly it would work. But I just love how natural these brows are. I just think, like, because I don't get mine shaped either. I've got quite thick eyebrows and quite a bad shape, to be honest. This honey stuff is just amazing. I would highly recommend anyone getting this. I think it's amazing. This raspberry one smells beautiful as well. It smells like a specific sweet. It smells beautiful though. I would highly recommend getting this. I don't even know where it would be from. It was my friend who got me it. But I'll find it and I'll link it in the description because it's just that good. Thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it. If you could like and subscribe, that would mean the world. All my Instagrams, TikToks, everything will all be linked down below. There's a TikTok as well on how to do these eyebrows. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you next week.